Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be a healthy Costco haul. I'm also going to be sharing my Costco favorites, those things that I'm always buying. I hope that you enjoy this video and I can give you some meal ideas, snack ideas. I went ahead and grouped all of the items together just to make it a little bit easier. Let's jump right in. Getting started with the fruits and veggies, I find Costco fruits and veggies to be the best deal, especially for a larger family. We can go through a package of I bought this yesterday. We can go through fruits and veggies really quickly. So I love that you can find them there in bigger packaging. It just lasts longer. So I picked up some strawberries. I also picked up some raspberries and some blueberries. I try and get organic when I can. I mean, groceries are so expensive right now. But there's certain items, if you look up the Dirty Dozen, there's just certain items that are a bit better organic, but it's not always an option. And especially right now with pricing, it's definitely not always an option. So I try when I can, and these were like, I think $1 extra than the regular blueberries. So I went ahead and picked up these for the kids. But these are so awesome. I like to serve fruit to my kids with their school lunches. So every single day they'll take some sort of a fruit. Also in the evening time, because my kids like to eat dinner around 5 o'clock, I find they get hungry kind of closer to bedtime. So fruit is an option, yogurt, which also picked up some awesome yogurt at Costco. Those are all things that we consider like a bedtime snack. So I like to have lots of options on hand. Also picked up some bananas, which is another staple. I make smoothies for myself every single morning. I've shared my recipe here on my channel a few times and I switch it up all the time, but having bananas on hand is awesome for smoothies, also for just the kids' lunches. Sometimes if I'm in a pinch and we're running low on fruit, or I need to just add something extra to their lunchbox, a banana is an awesome option because it's easy. You can just throw it in and you know at least they're getting like some vitamins, potassium, all those good things. Moving on to the veggies, I picked up some organic spinach. I keep this in the freezer, and this is one of the ingredients that I add to smoothies. The kids sometimes will have an after school smoothie, and I can sneak this in if it's frozen because you can't really taste it, especially if you use like a darker fruit like frozen cherries, even strawberries. It can hide the color of the spinach. So this is awesome. I just throw this whole thing right in the freezer, and then I just take what I need to make smoothies. So really great way to get some extra green veggies into your diet. I picked up a lot of vegetables while I was there this time. They had such a great selection, and I used to serve half and then freeze the rest. But what I've been doing lately is just cooking the entire batch. We are a family of 5. And then whatever's left over, I leave in the fridge, and that can be used for lunches. Like you can throw roasted veggies in a salad. You can put it in a sandwich with like some cheese. Like there's so many options, even with eggs. So it's good to have it on hand. And then I know that we're getting extra veggies even for lunch. So that's what I've been doing lately. So I picked up Brussels sprouts, green beans, asparagus, broccoli, a bag of sweet potatoes, and I've been using sweet potatoes a lot lately. I recently shared a lunch recipe on my channel where I just sauteed some sweet potato in my cast iron, got them nice and crispy, and I served it with eggs and salsa, which is a fantastic lunch. Just today I did kind of something similar, but I added rotisserie chicken. So you can just use it in such different ways. It's a great staple. And I've also made taco boats where I slice the sweet potato in half and put some like ground meat inside with like lettuce and tomato and taco seasoning. So that's another way to use these up, but so good and such a staple to pick up at Costco because you get quite a bit. I also forgot that I picked up a ton of mango. It was a box of mango for $9, and my kids love mango. We love mango. So this is just another great staple, again, for like those bedtime snacks or after school snacks or even in lunches. Moving on to snacky food, always pick up this Garden Fresh Organic Jack's Cantina salsa. It is delicious. Like I said, I even put it on eggs. I put it with sweet potato, I'll put it with chips. These are another staple from Costco. I love this brand. They have such great flavor to them. They're not your typical like tortilla chip. I really, really enjoy them. They're a great price for this huge bag. I think it's like $5.99, and it's just an awesome brand of tortilla chips in my opinion. And this is a staple in our home. Another snack option is Costco's nuts. They have quite the selection. This time I picked up organic whole Brazil nuts. These are so healthy, especially for women. Such a great thing to put in your diet every single day. And if you have a bit of a sweet tooth, which I definitely do, look for these organic dates. They're pitted. They're such a great source of fiber and potassium and other vitamins and minerals, and they sweeten anything up. So really good for baking. I like to take one of the Brazil nuts, put it inside the date, and eat it that way as a snack. And it's just a healthy option, and you get that sweet, that sweet bite, and you know that you're eating something that's really good for you. So this is definitely something else that's a staple, nuts and their dates. Another thing that I always pick up at Costco is school snacks, so things that the kids can bring in their lunches. Here in Canada, our kids' lunches have to be nut-free, so I have to be really careful what I put in their lunches, but these are two awesome options. The Made Good granola bars, these are awesome when it comes to like a pre-packaged granola bar. I love this brand. I think they have some really great items that you can find, and the price for this is awesome. You get 24, which is great for 3 lunches every single day. Also just like snacks on the go for like after school activities, going to the park to meet friends. It's a great thing to just throw in your purse. So these are definitely a staple. Another find is the organic go-go squeezes. These are great too for lunches, after school snacks, things like that, where you just need something in a pinch. I also like them because they're pouches, so like less mess if you have to feed them in the car on the go. These are awesome. I love that they're organic. The ingredients are pretty clean, so definitely something to consider. And you get a ton in a pack, and I like to store them in the fridge. My kids love them cold. Okay, these yogurts are another win. I've been buying these for years. My kids love them. They are the organic Liberté Greek yogurt, and they're great. They have fruit on the bottom, so if your kids are funny with that, I do have one that gives me a hard time and only goes for the vanilla. Give these a try. They're delicious. They're a nice Greek yogurt, so you're gonna get a lot more protein, which is another great snack for kids for school, for you, if you can do dairy. Unfortunately, dairy and I don't get along very well, but another great option. You get a ton in a pack, lots of different flavors. There's blueberry, mango, vanilla, and strawberry. So lots of choices, and another really great staple. Okay, let's talk protein. Costco has an awesome price on their organic free-range eggs. I love these. Eggs are awesome. I mean, they're such a great staple to have for baking. I'm doing a lot more baking with my sourdough starter. Definitely look out for a video on tips and tricks on that. But anyway, I need a lot of eggs for that. So great to have. Definitely a Costco staple. Turning the camera around just to show you the chicken and the beef. This is awesome. You get 3 packs. And these are great just to have on hand. I've been doing like reverse meal planning lately, where I stock up on items and then I make meals based on what I have. It's been working out really well. Let me know if you'd want to see like a meal planning cooking video. I will definitely do that for you. And chicken, and I always pick up their Ziploc bags because you can section this out and have a couple different meals. And this is just such a staple. I always pick this up, and this depends on sale pricing. A couple random things I wanted to share. The first one is this raw organic sauerkraut. My husband loves this. He also loves the kimchi. I think that's how you say it. I want to learn how to ferment my own, so I will definitely be doing that once I get my hand on the sourdough and we like are rocking and rolling with that. I will definitely start doing this because he really enjoys that type of food. I need to eat it more often because it's so good for you, but I wanted to share this. Look out for this, as well as the kimchi. And oil. I like to buy my cooking oil there. I recently switched to avocado oil. I just picked this up yesterday. I used it today. worked great. And it's a little bit better than olive oil, and also has a better temperature tolerance, so it's really good for cooking in the cast iron. So yeah, this was definitely a good find. They also have organic olive oil, and I noticed that their organic olive oil is actually cheaper than their regular olive oil. So I feel like when you're trying to shop for more organic, they just offer such a variety, and the pricing is not that much of a difference. Obviously, sometimes with budgets, it is a difference, but if you can work it into your budget, it's definitely a great place to get organic stuff. Okay, sticking with the kind of nice to have items, I wanted to share these 3 with you. Organic chia seeds, organic hemp hearts, and organic flax seeds. So good for morning smoothies or anytime smoothies. So many health benefits. I do 2 tablespoons of each in my smoothies. So good to have in your pantry. You can also use this for baking, for making all sorts of things, and it's just really, really healthy. So I wanted to share that because it is the best price by far that I have found in a grocery store. Like, I'm not gonna need to replace this for a really long time. So definitely a good price at Costco. Another thing I recently found, since I'm doing a lot more baking and homemade cooking with my sourdough starter, I wanted to find a really good vanilla, and they had this organic vanilla extract with Madagascar bourbon. It is sensational. I put it in the kids' sourdough pancakes this morning. Oh, and you could just like smell it in the kitchen. It was fantastic. So if you see this, or honestly just stroll down that baking aisle, because they have all different types of seasoning, baking stuff, lots of options, and I was really, really happy to find this. It was definitely the find of the day. You know how Costco, there's always like a find of the day? This was mine. How could I forget? Sweet coffee. This is awesome to buy at Costco. I like to buy the full beans, and I have a grinder, and I just grind my beans in the morning. It takes an extra couple seconds, and then you get like freshly ground coffee. It's amazing. Even just smelling the bag, I'm like, I need a coffee. Tried this morning. It was fantastic. I can definitely recommend it. It wasn't acidic. It was really smooth, great flavor. So always look out for their coffee. They have a ton of options. The last time I went, I picked up a Starbucks spring blend, which was lovely. So always have a peek at their coffee section. This is called Balzac's Roasters, and it is a fair trade organic coffee made in Canada, just like me. The last thing I wanted to share was this organic riced cauliflower. And this has been something that I've really been enjoying in my smoothies, trying to get in more fruits and veggies. So having this on hand is awesome. It comes, and you could also use this as it's intended, which is to make riced cauliflower. It comes in these prepackaged bags. You could throw this in your microwave if you wanted. I think I saw something, you could do a stovetop skillet, microwave. Maybe I will make this one day, but for now, I've been putting a 1/4 cup in my smoothie every single morning. Just another great source of vitamins and minerals. And again, I'm trying to add a lot of extra to my diet. So this has been great to have on hand. Also, can sneak this into kids' smoothies like nothing else, because it essentially has no flavor, especially if it's frozen and you're blending it with other things like banana and frozen fruit. So definitely recommend riced cauliflower, and I love how this one is organic. Speaking of smoothies, another thing that I usually get, which I forgot to, was their frozen fruit. I recently tried the sweet cherries that they have there. So delicious. You can find all sorts of types, organic, non-organic, tons of options. And that is something that is great to pick up at Costco because you get a large amount, so you can make smoothies for days for all the people. So highly recommend their frozen fruit too. I've yet to find any like grass-fed butter in like Canadian Costco. Let me know if you're Canadian, if you've been able to find that, but that's something that I haven't found. Also, I really love, let me show you. I really love this brand of oat milk. It has no gums in it. It's the Calafia Farms oat milk. And And I wish I could find this at Costco in like a larger amount, but I cannot find it there. So let me know if you found any like good quality nut milks or oat milks. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you some ideas, some things to look out for when you're shopping at Costco. Thank you so much for being here with me. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I would love to have you. And if you could give this video a thumbs up, it really helps out my channel. I'm so grateful that you spent this time with me, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye, everyone.